found this very moving myself when I do this, is to ask oneself, what in your vocational experience now, what has died, or what lies so dormant you've maybe forgotten about it. And I know I started as an English teacher in secondary, and I know for me I've had to reconcile myself that I will never teach English again, and that's been really important for me in knowing part of which is knowing who I am when I walk into a classroom with a young English teacher who's really rising to the top, there and false, is that it's really important for me to know that I won't do that again, so that my own ego, if you like, doesn't creep into the process. And Palmer talks, that's just a little example from my own experience, but he talks about how necessary it is to notice what has died and what we must let go of. And what he finds in some retreats is that some people recognise and accept that their vocation has run out, and it is time to leave. So that can be one extreme, if you like. And of course, though, what some people do is they realise that there's something not dead but dormant, and that's the reconnecting to that sense of vocation. I think Ruth here, who touched my spirit. I can think of two teachers in my younger years, and I can think of some people who would be described as educators in my adult life, one of which was the chap I talked about in the first session, who taught me how to be a farmer.
Yeah.
And he was an uneducated man, as I think I said at the time. But my goodness, he reached right in and saw something which I wasn't aware was there. So I don't think this process about development as a teacher is something that's only wrapped up in our earliest experience. I think there are rhythms to our learning.